Hello and welcome to another update video about Natgas. Just a quick one as we're heading into the weekend and as we're concluding a trading week. Price is currently having significant difficulties to push through this resistance area, which is no surprise because it is a resistance area. And in fact, the golden ratio, the 61.8 retracement level here, is particularly a difficult level to get through. It is the 61.8 retracement of this move to the downside because this is a 5-wave move down. So we're currently tracking resistance because if this is just corrective on the way up, price should get rejected and head further down. That would be a first clue that the entire wave 4, this entire ABC structure that we've been tracking is already finished. It's a first clue only. So what you need to understand, we're currently tracking here an ABC structure in a wave 4. It's the so-called ending diagonal, this C wave. The idea is still primarily to go higher eventually. We've been waiting for higher prices since April basically, and they have come, even though just in slow motion, but they have happened. And they have happened in a very choppy structure, very annoying, very difficult to analyze. Always important not to expect too much certainty in such a price channel because, I mean, the price channel is very well defined and the price is adhering very well to the channel, but you cannot forecast every single wave in the price channel. It is an ending diagonal. They morph, they change, they move quickly. Lots of B waves in there because these subwaves in an ending diagonal are ABC structures and B waves are the corrective waves of the corrections. They are extremely difficult to forecast. However, so far, price hasn't given us any indication that this ABC structure is complete. So we still expect price to perform according to our forecast here until we have an indication that the trend is shifting. Bear in mind, this is just a short-term uptrend and a very weak one. Okay, so for me, another low eventually is still the primary scenario. But it is possible for it to move higher. I would expect that as long as price is in the price channel or breaks above it. If we see a first break below the price channel, and such a break could happen next week or next few sessions, if there's a rejection from here. Yeah, very, very important. And then price below the price channel, the next target would be the $2.14 level. Honestly, a break below that level will likely send it down to 150. We will be able to specify the target further as we go along. But just want to prepare you. If it breaks down, it can do it from here. But at the moment, of course, I have no indication it's doing so. And I currently focus still on higher. And I'm watching if we get a C wave within the third wave in our ending diagonal. If we get it, then this could be a 5-wave move, but I'm not happy with how it looks. It's very choppy. So it's very hard to detect the subwave structures. Also, on this chart, I really wouldn't go any more micro than it is, especially not in an ending diagonal. So for me, it's really observing this resistance area next week. Getting a push above $2.89 could send it down, could send it higher very quickly to $3. A break below it, a rejection, will likely cause it to retest the trend line here around $2.64. Then to retest the channel's lower boundary line, and the break below that, that would be quite bearish, or it would have some bearish implications, would be a first signal, as I said, that the overall downtrend is still in play here and continuing, and that we get our last low here of this bear market. This is just not convincing to the upside yet. It's not impulsive at all, and it just looks like a huge bear flag, to be honest. So eventually still looking for lower prices. Wave 4s, and this is a wave 4, they're often very boring. They are often classed as so-called sideways corrections. There are sharp corrections. Often you find them in a wave 2. The wave 2 here that happened in December 22. A wave 2 is often very sharp. This wave 2 was sharp. That just indicates that the wave 4 is a sideways correction, and it is a sideways correction. So I'm watching currently for potential completion because this last high at $3 reached the 100% extension of the A wave. So it's technically possible the C wave is complete. It has done the minimum. It doesn't need to push any higher, but I assume currently we're going to follow further this uptrend, this local uptrend. But I just want to mention the relevant levels and the relevant decision points, pivot points, so you know about the risk, because we have a tiny double top here, and serious difficulties here to push higher. But you know, again, primary expectation is still generally higher. Just highlighting here, this is now resistance, and a break below the price channel would have bearish implications. So this is going to be an interesting level to watch next week. You can also add on the micro level here a trend line to the chart. Really, this is just anybody who's really interested in the microstructure. This seems to be a small price channel that is currently developing here to the upside, and a break below that channel here obviously would be a first indication, a very first and early indication that price is getting rejected in the resistance area. That's my update about Natgas. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.